Good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel Macharia, pre-sale engineer, GoodWe East Africa GoodWe East Africa. So I'll be the one hosting the webinar today. And first, I want to welcome you to today's webinar, Residential Solution 3-Phase, where we'll be discussing on ETLV, our low voltage 3-phase inverter. First and foremost, I'll play an introductory video as we wait for the rest of people to join. So it is a 2-3 minutes video. So
in the world we live in, as one form of influence fades, another rises to take its place. Is change the only constant over time? Today, we want to talk about evolution. Evolution mirrors the human brain, advancing through experience, learning, adapting, and improving to meet new challenges. It's a continuous state of change. New technologies are constantly being developed and deployed to produce power more efficiently and sustainably. This is the mission GoodWe has embraced over a decade. By delivering smart solar energy solutions, we pave the way for individuals, businesses, and communities to transition to renewable energy.
The evolution in the energy industry we experience today is actually part of a long-standing process. In this journey, GoodWe is committed to being a major driving force, accelerating the smart energy transition.
By combining our self-developed hardware and software products, our comprehensive, integrated, future-ready solutions are making power production and consumption easier, greener, and smarter. Inverters are at the core of our complete product portfolio, trusted by homeowners, business owners, and large-scale project developers worldwide. Our online intelligent platforms further streamline energy management, enabling optimal system control and performance. Particularly, we've established ourselves as an industry leader in energy storage solutions. The development of GoodWe is driven by product innovations, strategically guided by market trends. Backed by substantial R&D investments, we are proud to deliver high-quality and innovative products to over 100 countries. Our global presence is powered by 5,000 employees and a network integrating manufacturing, sales, and service. Our local teams across different regions allow us to balance our global vision with local customer needs.
Together with our employees and partners, we are doing something truly positive and meaningful with a win-win outlook. This gives us a strong sense of mission.
That's the power of GoodWe, and it's why customers around the world continue to trust us. Energy evolution is a continuous journey. We believe the world will be a better place because of smart energy. And along the way, we will always be GoodWe.
okay, that was a brief introduction on GoodWe as a company. So on today's webinar, we are discussing on the residential hybrid solution, and for the 3-phase. As uh, as uh, as it is stated on the video, GoodWe is a Tier 1 PV inverter manufacturer rated by Bloomberg, and this we'll discuss more later on the coming slide. Our today's webinar is segmented in six sections. That is, one is the company portfolio, introduction to the ETLV, then introduction to the Linksay battery, GoodWe battery, then later introduction to the BAT14 battery. Then we'll check out on the application scenario of the ETLV. And now the last segment will be on the question and answer. First, the company portfolio. GoodWe vision is to drive the world's smart energy future. And the mission is we are determined to become a major driving force in the energy transition, building a sustainable future. GoodWe has a total of 6,000 employees and 300 plus overseas employees. 1,000 of those are the R&D staff, and GoodWe invests around 88% of its revenue in the R&D. So when it comes to the quality and the research, GoodWe has taken the research and development into more serious and dependence to give you the quality and that will serve you for the lifespan of the project. GoodWe has also earned several awards throughout the years, and the recent one was the Tier 1 that was we earned last year, 2025, which was a very great achievement. And this was rated by Bloomberg, which is a renowned body for rating the Tier 1. I know most of you have also come across the panel's rating by the Tier 1. So for inverters, we have the same by Bloomberg. We also won an Eco Davis on sustainability on December 2025. So it has been a journey and steady growth for GoodWe at a whole. Then GoodWe is a global company with its headquarters in China, and we are all over the globe. We have 4 manufacturing sites, 3 in China and 1 in Vietnam, with 12 subsidiaries. In Africa, we have a good footprint. We are based here in Kenya. We have South Africa, Egypt, and Nigeria and Ghana. So we are available in all locations to give you the service, whether pre-sale or after sales. We'll be there to support you. And GoodWe has walked the talk in regards to green energy and energy sustainability. This is our HQ, whereby it all runs on GoodWe products from BIPV, that is build integrated PV, GoodWe inverters and batteries, and also heat pumps for thermal energy. For this building, this HQ has an annual power generation of 500,000 kilowatt hour. Comprehensive energy savings so far has been 52.18%. Renewable energy utilization is at 4.41%. And all these are GoodWe products powering the HQ. As I said, we are rated as a Tier 1 power inverter manufacturer by Bloomberg, which is a renowned which is a renowned body that does the Tier 1 rating. And GoodWe is among the few PV power inverter manufacturers that have been rated by Bloomberg. So when it comes to quality and bankability, you can trust on GoodWe. Our manufacturing, as I said, we have 4 factories, 3 in China and 1 in Vietnam. We have a capacity production of inverter production of that 5 gigawatt hour, and 5 gigawatt hour per year for battery production. And as of quarter one of 2025, we had done 100 gigawatts of energy supplied globally from the 4 facilities. So we can be able to supply whatever the project is or the products required globally. We have the capacity. And here it shows it's at a glance the journey of the company from inception in 2010. At a glance, GoodWe was founded in 2010, and in 2011 we were able to launch the first PV inverter in 2011, and also in 2012 we were able to set up an R&D. So we have around 15 years of experience in research and manufacturing of PV inverters. So when we talk of 10-year warranty, then definitely we have more than that, and we can be trusted for that. In 2014, we launched the first Asia residential storage inverter backed by its pioneering energy storage R&D that began in 2012. Then in 2015, GoodWe stepped out and to have a global footprint, and the first setup was in GoodWe Australia. It was established in 2015. Later on, in 2018, GoodWe set up its headquarters in European Germany. In 2019, it was ranked as the #1 hybrid inverter supplier worldwide. Then in 2020, listed in Shanghai Stock Exchange. In 2022, expanded from residential into residential C&I and utility sectors, providing scenario-based energy solutions. Then in 2024, launched its heat pump, a subsidiary of GoodWe factory. Then in 2025, advanced smart energy integration of generation, grid load storage, and strategy as a relating smart energy transition. Also, in a nutshell of our vision to provide you smart energy, this smart energy integration creates a stable power network where surplus electricity is stored, shared, and traded, empowering everyone to become both users and producers of energy. In a nutshell, these GoodWe products, how GoodWe provides energy solution for your home in residential. You can see here you have you have the battery pack, you have the BIPV that are generating power from the sunlight. This we usually manufacture in-house. Now we also have the heat pump. As I said, is a new GoodWe subsidiary opened for manufacturing heat pumps. Then we have car chargers. Then all these systems are monitored under our portal Sebs Plus, and you can be able to view it anywhere you are. It's a free platform that's fully owned by GoodWe, and it's AI driven. So into today's topic, the introduction of the ETLV. The ETLV is our 3-phase low voltage inverter. It's a reliable, efficient, low voltage hybrid solution for residential use. And the ETLV comes in different power rating, ranging from 5 to 20 kilowatt. It's 3-phase and have up to 4 MPPTs. And each MPPT has 2 inputs. It's a hybrid inverter and also a string inverter, which means it's battery ready. So the ETLV at a glance, as I had, is have high power range, ranging from 5 to 20 kilowatt, and an AC voltage of 400 to 230. That is 3-phase to single, 3-phase, and 3-phase is 400. Connects to low voltage 48 volts. So this is the nominal voltage, but it ranges from around 40 to 60. But the nominal voltage is 48 volts connection. Then it's compatible with lithium battery and lead acid batteries. This means you can connect it to GoodWe lithium batteries, or if the client already had lead acid batteries before, you can be able to connect the lead acid batteries to the inverter. And the inverter has two inputs of battery ports, that is for 15 and 20 kilowatt specifically. Then it can take up to 150% of unbalanced load output. Then generator compatibility, it's generator compatible and charge for battery. So you can be able to connect it has a microgrid functionality. You can be able to connect the genset, as far as the genset is not bigger than the size of the hybrid inverter. And you can be able to select different modes, generator modes to the inverter they use. So for this, we'll check it out on the application scenarios in depth. It also has a seamless switching, UPS rating, so it's less than 4 milliseconds, where other inverters the minimum you can get is around 10 seconds. So for this, even it will not be noticeable to the client to be able to notice any switching or changing, so that it's seamless. It's UPS level. For this inverter, you can be able to parallel them up to 10 inverters on or off grid. But now, when you're paralleling them, if each an inverter comes with a smart dongle, so if you are using one inverter, then you'll use the smart dongle that comes with it. So if you are doing more than one, if you're doing up to 4, you have to incorporate the EaseLink, EaseLink 3000 for you to do the communication in between the inverters. Then if you're doing up to 10, then you'll need to put a controlling device, SEC 3000C, that can be able to control the inverters. The SEC 3000C does the controlling of the hybrid and also the grid-tie GoodWe inverters. So, and you'll be able to achieve your 10 inverters parallel. The inverter can take up to 200% PV oversizing. So you can be able to oversize the PV 200% of the inverter capacity. As I said, this inverter comes battery ready, so you can install it before. If the client want to go in phases, you can install it before, then come and add the batteries later. And the inverter has a colored LCD touchscreen operatable. So it's in case you don't have a smartphone, you can be able to configure the inverter from the interactive LCD touchscreen display and be able to interact with the inverter and do the settings as per your liking. And this is the appearance of the ETLV, and from the front, and also where we have the inputs. From the far left, we have the PV input terminals. As you can see, we have 4 MPPTs and 4 MPPTs. We have also the communication terminal, smart dongle terminal, and the 2 battery inputs. That is for the 15 and the 20 kilowatt. You have the gen port, the backup port for your essential loads, and then we have the on-grid port and the cooling fans. And one thing with our cooling fans, they are smart cooling fans. So when they they don't run at full speed, full time. So when they run at maximum depending on the temperature of the inverter. So the noise level of our inverter is less than 70 decibels. So this inverter can be indoor and be quiet as possible for you, for the client. So it doesn't cause that nuisance of the noise in the house. So it's perfect for indoor usage. And the inverter comes with several accessories ranging from the mounting bracket, the lead acid temperature battery, and the CTs, 3 of them. So for the CTs, the inverter comes also with an inbuilt meter. So if the distance is not more than 10 meters from the referencing point on the grid, then you can use the CTs that comes with it. But if the distance is longer, Then you need to incorporate a smart meter, GM3300, and then do a communication RS485 to the inverter, so that because if the distance is longer, then the communication will not be accurate. Hence, the referencing data will not be accurate for the controlling of the inverter. So all these accessories comes with the inverter for free: the smart dongle, the DC, PV DC terminal, the communication terminals, and the range, the installation guide. So all these accessories come packed in each inverter. Another interesting feature is the arc fault current interrupter, and we are using the third generation detection with high accuracy, and the trip time is 2.5 seconds. So this feature helps you if you have an arcing on your strings on the roof. The inverter can be able to detect that and trip in 2.5 seconds, preventing fires to occur or damage to the inverter and lost insulation and all that. So these are protection that I will propose everyone to. It's optional function, but I propose if you're having this, we can incorporate it, and it makes your system and your installation more safe to use, and is the third generation. So it's a feature that's very important for modern installations. And now jumping into the batteries that you can use them, GoodWe batteries that we have too. The GoodWe batteries that you can use with the ETLV, and that's the Lynx A. We have generation 1 and generation 3. For the Lynx A, for the Lynx A, for the generation 1, and we have generation 1 and generation 3. For the generation 1, you can be able to parallel the generation 1 up to 15 batteries. You can do that. For the generation 3, you will parallel up to 30 batteries. So it's around for generation 1, you can do up to 75 kilowatt hour. For generation 3, you can do up to 153 kilowatt hour. And the two generation are floor or cabinet or wall mounting options. So you can mount them on the floor, on the cabinet, or you can mount them on the wall. And also 1 year maintenance free. So you can be able to store these batteries for up to 1 year without needing to charge them. So they have a more better lifespan as compared to other batteries. They are elegant and compact design. So they are also, when they are elegant and compact, it's easier even for you to install and to handle. And also we have a black start capability. Black start capability means when you finish your installation, or let's say you finish in the evening from around 6 and there's no enough sunshine, then these batteries, you can power them on and configure your system and wait for the next morning to monitor. So that's one of the good features with them. You don't need to wait till the next day. They have high safety standards. The other point is for generation 1, you have a C rating of around 0.5 for the charge and discharge. For the generation 3, it's a bit improved. You have the 0.6 C rating for charging and 1.0 rating for discharge. Then for this battery, they give you 6,000 cycle life, wide operating temperature of minus 20 degrees to around 55 degrees. Efficiency is up to 96%. So for the link, say this a product appearance from the side and all its features. On here, you can see you have the hangers, you have the adding terminals, power button, indicators, communication, battery fixing holes, and these are a general appearance of the link, say product battery. Then these are, as I said, they are compact and easy to handle. So the installation is easier. So you first remove the hangers. Then after removing the hangers, you install the front and rear brackets. and then you screw them with 8 pieces of screws, M4 8 pieces. Then after that, you can be able to stack them. So it's so easy and direct to install them, whether on the wall, floor, or the cabinet. So you can be able, for the link say, you can be able to stack up to 6 batteries, can be able to be stacked as shown here. So you can be able to achieve in one stack 30 kilowatt hour. So they are more compatible and friendly to install. The system diagram, this is how we propose the batteries to be wired through a bus bar. The reason as to why we propose that each battery to be connected to a bus bar independently, then the inverter to be connected to the bus bar to complete the connection. The reason as to why we propose this is to have even charging and even discharging of all the batteries, as shown here. GoodWe usually provides this battery bus bar or combiner box, but now this it has a limit of 12 batteries. That's the maximum you can be able to use on this. And as you can see, all the batteries are connected to the bus bar, then the inverter to the bus bar. So this one will make sure that you will be, once you have an even charging and even discharging, you'll be able to maximize all the 6,000 cycles that the batteries can provide. If you are connecting more than 12 batteries, then you can fabricate your own bus bar. And as far as you consider the current and the ratings, then the connection will be like this. So all the batteries to be connected to the bus bar that you have, just same scenario. It's just that this one will be done if you're doing more than 12 batteries. And this also will be able to achieve the target of having all the batteries charge and discharge at at the same rate. So you'll be able also to achieve your the 6,000. You'll be able to utilize all the 6,000 cycles. Another product we have a low voltage battery is the BAT14 or the 14 kilowatt hour battery. So this is the appearance of the battery. It's safe, flexible, LV battery system for PV power self-consumption and backup. It's a 14.3 kilowatt hour low voltage battery that's compact and looks like it's more compact. And for this, you can be able, it has also a 1 year maintenance free, so you can be able to store it for up to 1 year without charging it. It has more cycles, 6,500 cycles, and it has also a wider range of operating temperature, that is minus 20 degrees to 55 degrees. Then you can be able to scale or parallel this to up to 16 pieces. It has intelligent LED display that you can be able to interact with it, and where you can be able also to check on the faults and charge levels, SOCs and all that. It has powerful power output and input, low initial investment, is flexible, compatible with GoodWe inverters, that is 80LV. So this is the product appearance at a glance. So as you can see, it's a 14 kilowatt hour, one of it, and 48 volts. Also can be able to, it can be coupled to hybrid inverter, the 80LV, and also other GoodWe inverters. And the good thing when you use GoodWe inverter and the GoodWe battery, you get a 10-year warranty. So it's a plus for you. This at a glance, the LED display on the BAT14. You have the communication light, we have the switch button and the alarm light, and the SOC light. The green, it's divided in 4 segments. When it is discharging, it flashes. The 4 segment can be controlled by software to form different combination to represent high frequency faults. At the same time, when the fault warning light is always red, it indicates different fault types. So it's an interactive display, and you can be able to adjust the lighting. They said powerful performance and also wide operating temperatures, minus 20 degrees, and also it can go up to 55 degrees. So this solution can be used also for coastal regions where the temperatures goes even up to 40 degrees. So this can be able it can be able to be used everywhere globally. Application scenarios on how you can apply the ETLV and the Linksy and the BAT14. This one now illustrates the UPS. This one is inbuilt in the inverter. So this illustrates how the inverters does its UPS switching of less than 4 milliseconds. So this is it's or how it opens the relay when the grid is available and when the grid is that we have a grid outage. So, but this one is just a demonstration on how the inverter achieves the UPS level switching. Another feature of the GoodWe inverters is that when you oversize the PV, you can see on the GoodWe side here we have if you have a 20 kilowatt ETLV and 40 kilowatt peak PV sizing, the 20 kilowatt will be used to charge the batteries, and the 20 kilowatt will be used for your loads and utility. For other brands, if you overload them, you'll not be able to achieve it. So when you overload on the GoodWe, you are getting the benefit of your investment. So it's not like you'll be able to. It's not like you'll just oversize it. Okay, yes, you'll oversize it because of sometimes when the weather is not conducive, but still you'll still get the benefit of your investment. So another the first scenario for application scenario for the ETLV. As I said, this inverter comes microgrid ready, so you can be able to connect an on-grid inverter to the ETLV, and you'll be able to when you do this, you'll connect the on-grid inverter through the generator port and configure it as an on-grid inverter. And each on-grid inverter will be per the hybrid inverter, which is the ETLV, and it should not be of a bigger capacity than the ETLV. So you can be able to achieve that and with this inverter, as far as the on-grid inverter is not bigger than the ETLV. The other application scenario is generator mode, as I had communicated. For this now, the generator, you still connect it to the genset port. And when you do this, the generator should not be bigger than the capacity of the inverter. And you can be able to adjust different modes for the generator, including startup mode selection, battery charging function selection. You can also idle standby time selection, and you can also do prohibited working time selection, meaning if there is an outage and it's a time where you don't need or find it necessary for the genset to come up, then you can be able to do such setting. Start stop condition setting. You can also adjust the operating voltage frequency settings, capacity settings, and running times. So you have flexible modes for when you are when you are integrating a genset to the ETLV. Another one is a big load mode. Okay, if you can connect, if you have a big load, you can be able to connect it to the genset port and configure it as and select it as a big load to handle the big load. You can turn on, you can adjust the turning and on or off of the load. You can also do time management mode on it or off grid load mode on if you're having a big load, you are using this kind of application scenario. The other one is the paralleling, or as I had explained, of the ETLV. So if you're doing one inverter, then you only need to do the dangle that comes with it. That will do the communication. But now if you are doing up to 4 pieces, you can parallel them, and you'll need the EaseLink 3000 to be able to have communication in between the inverters. Then to achieve for 10, then you'll need the SEC 3000C control box. And this one you can be able to use with a smart meter and with CT, and do a daisy chain all through. Then you'll be able to achieve your paralleling. And now overloading, you can be able to backup overloading. You can be able to overload it. You can have on the backup section, you can be able to overload it for 2 times. The inverter can handle 2 times output overload with grid availability, and 2 times overload for 10-second output without utility. So if the inverter is 20 kilowatt, you can be able to pull out 40. But if the utility is not available, you can have it for 10 seconds. You can pull 40 for 10 seconds. Then if the grid is available, then you can be able to do that. But so this shows the flexibility of the inverter. So in case the client have loads that need high startup power, so as far as it falls within these ranges, then it can work. Lastly, it's I would explain this. Our inverters are made when in an anti-static plant or lab. So that's why when an inverter needs to be replaced, then we swap it with another one. We don't repair it, because the inverter needs. You should not open the inverter, because it's already, you'll be able, if you open the inverter and the circuit boards attract the static charges, then you'll have damaged fully the inverter. So that's why we swap it. So when it comes to quality, the inverters are really manufactured under high quality standards, and to make sure that the system serves you. And when we talk of 10-year warranty, we are sure that the inverter can be able to achieve that, and we can guarantee on that. So all these, all our systems are monitored on our SEMS Plus. We recently launched the SEMS Plus, SEMS Plus newer version. It's free of charge and covers all portfolio of GoodWe products. Yeah, you can use it on desktop, or you can download it on your mobile application, and it has different access levels from distributor, installer, and end user. And roughly 20,000 African sites are online. So you can get it on Apple Store or Play Store, and it's easy to use and interact. So all our products are monitored here. It's free, and you don't need to pay for it. And this shows if you are using the SEMS Plus, then it will be, the communication will be from the system to the GoodWe server and to the SEMS Plus. But we also accommodate other third-party monitoring platform, whereby we can give you the GoodWe API protocol, and we shared with a signed NDA. Then you can be able to connect it to your desired third-party monitoring platform. So lastly, I want to play a video on that will show a glance on the ETLV and the connection, the ETLV, and installed in a residential. It's just a glance, to show a glance on how the product can integrate. Case references. We have installed a 20 kilowatt ETLV in a residential home. It's a hybrid that's using the Linksage Generation 3 battery, 6 units. And the solution demonstrates reliable solar power, seamless backup, and efficient energy management for residential application, supporting grid-connected and backup operation with optimized state of charge control and depth of discharge management. So this is one of the cases that we have. So we already have one installed in a residential, and hoping to have more from you as well. And now I'll take it back to Carol, and also feel free for the question and answer, and in case you need any clarity on the product. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Macharia, for such an elaborate presentation. And thank you all for logging in and being here with us for this webinar. So now we'll jump into the question and answer session. And also on this webinar, we have Patrick Osemo, who's also part of the team, and he is our pre-sales manager for East Africa. The first question is from Preston. I'll read. I want to understand more about the two input ports of the battery in the inverter. What do you mean one side for 15 kilowatt and another for 20 kilowatt? So Patrick or Macharia, you can jump in to answer the question.
When I mean the ETLV comes with a wide range of power rating from 5 to 20 kilowatt. When I mean 15 and 20, I meant a 15 kilowatt ETLV, and a 20 kilowatt ETLV has two battery inputs where you can be able to connect your batteries. For the below 15 kilowatt, you have one input for battery. I hope that clarifies your point.
Preston, I hope the answer is sufficient for you. If it's not, kindly, okay, yeah. It says, thank you, answered. Okay, thank you for your feedback, Preston. All right, we'll start from the top. We have a question from Samuel Muchai. For the BAT14, when paralleling 16 pieces, do you need an external bus bar or an internal DC bus bar for inverter? Can handle the charging and discharging current of the battery?
You'll still need it, and it's a proposal you shall give, because we want you to utilize all the 6,000, all the six for the BAT14 is 6,500 cycles. You'll need that bus bar to be able to have even charging or even discharging. So we advise you to have that bus bar, where either supplied by GoodWe or you have your own fabricated, as far as it meets, it can be able to handle the current of the batteries that you are paralleling.
Okay, question from Aaron Schumer. Hey, Daniel, thank you for the presentation. I had a question. You said if we use a GoodWe inverter and battery, you get a full 10 years warranty. What if you use the inverter alone or battery alone? How many years of warranty do you get? Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron, for the question. If you use the GoodWe inverter alone, then you'll have a 5 years warranty on the inverter.
Okay, we have a question from Neka Mushi. Are the links G1, generation 1 and generation 3, G3, come with brackets to stack them up?
Yes, they come with the brackets to stack them up.
Sorry, come again, Masharia?
Yes, the link say comes with the brackets, so for to assist you to stack them up.
Okay. Okay, a question from Kennedy Manthi. Kindly clarify on the overload with utility. For how long can it run?
10 seconds.
Maybe I can take that question.
Yes, Patrick?
Yeah, maybe I can take that question. For when you have an overload and there is grid, basically the overload is limitless. As long as there's grid, it will keep overloading. So if you have, let's say, a 20 kilowatt ETLV overloading, you'll get the double running for as long as the grid is available. But you only have a time limit if the grid fails. So if the grid fails, then you'll be limited to 10 seconds.
Okay, I hope that question is well answered, Kennedy. We have a couple of minutes left, so feel free to type in your question on the webinar chat box or on the Q&A section located at the bottom of your screen. Okay, we have a question from Francis Onyango. What conditions can void with warranty?
Okay, let me take that one too. Well, we have a number of conditions that can void warranty. One of the conditions is if you connect your hybrid inverter with a battery that is not compatible with the GoodWe inverter, that also already voids your inverter warranty. Others is you have physical puncture on the product itself, that will void the warranty. If you also damage the warranty sticker on the products, that also voids the warranty. And there is a number of lists that actually voids your warranty. So we'll also give you a document that gives you a listing of all the conditions that lead to warranty voidance. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for answering the question, Patrick. I hope, Francis, the question is well answered on your end. We have 3 more minutes. If at all you have any questions, this is the best time to shoot in your question on the webinar chat box on the Q&A section or raise up your hand and I'll unmute you. Okay, meanwhile, as we wait, I'd like to inform you that we have similar webinars every Tuesday at 11 a.m. So feel free to join us for all the webinars which are coming up. Okay, we have a question from Preston. Can the inverter survive the coastal humidity, given that humidity down here is getting worse and some systems are failing, as I have heard from other manufacturers? You have said the battery can survive. So the question is on humidity. Can the GoodWe ETLV survive or rather function well when it's a high humid air?
Yes, the inverter, it has you can have an optional feature that request of C5 level corrosion protection, and yes, with that it can be able to handle the coastal regions in terms of humidity and also the temperature.
Okay, we have a question from NECA. I love this. Okay. Are the 5 to 20 kilowatt inverters rated IP65? That's the ETLB. What's the rating?
The rating is indoor. IP. Yes. The rating is indoor.
Hello. So most of our products are IP66. We've been improving them from IP65 to IP66. So currently we have our products doing IP65 for the residential. and we are now improving them to IP66.
All right, thanks for that response. A question from Robert. Please, can we kindly get the slides for our personal study and references? Yes, actually, better yet, we normally provide the webinar recordings after the webinar. During the course of this week, you'll have the recording for future reference. Okay. So a question from Negato. So the question is, can the GoodWe inverter integrate with other inverters and the battery too? So it's about compatibility.
Okay. Maybe for clarity, the inverter compatible with other batteries, or you parallel GoodWe inverters with another inverter?
I think he's asking both, because here the question is on GoodWe inverters and also the battery too.
Okay. For the GoodWe inverter, you can be able, it's compatible with other batteries like the Daynes and the BYD. GoodWe parallel GoodWe inverter with another inverter, I don't think that's not possible, but it's compatible. The GoodWe inverters can take up other battery banks. But for the GoodWe batteries, they can only be used with GoodWe inverters.
Yeah. Also, point to note is that we urge you to take GoodWe inverter and GoodWe battery, because once you do that, you'll be enjoying the free warranty adjustment, or let me say promotion, in the sense that your standard 5-year inverter warranty gets improved to a 10-year inverter warranty. So when you install a GoodWe inverter and a GoodWe battery, both the inverter and the battery will get a 10-year warranty, as opposed to when you do a GoodWe inverter and another third-party battery. So that's the benefit of doing GoodWe. Other than that, if you do GoodWe batteries to your inverter, you'll now be benefiting from top-notch remote monitoring of both the inverter and the battery itself. And this makes your operation and maintenance activity much easier. We'll be able to monitor your battery. We'll be able to update your firmwares of the battery plus the inverter remotely. All this being done remotely using the GoodWe SEMS monitoring portal. So it's much better if you do GoodWe inverter and GoodWe battery.
Okay, Nagato, I hope that's clear. It's better to have both the GoodWe inverter and the GoodWe battery. For warranty purposes, you get to enjoy the 10 years warranty and also the remote monitoring functionality. Then a question from Frank is, what is the round trip efficiency of the batteries?
So all our GoodWe batteries, they have a round trip efficiency of around 96%, which is very high. So yeah, that's why we're giving you a 10-year warranty on the batteries.
All right. It seems that we have exhausted the Q&A section. Daniel, kindly wrap it up.
Okay. Thank you so much for making time to attend to this webinar, and also for the interactive question. And we hope we have cleared all the answers to your expectation. And in case you have another question later, you can be able to reach me out on the contacts shown here. My email is daniel.waigu@goodwe.com, and you can reach me out on +254 710 782 847, or on our social media platforms. And also a point to note is that we have webinars each and every Tuesday. So also next Tuesday, we have also an interesting webinar, and I welcome you all to have an interactive discussion on more of our products and to know more about GoodWe. Maybe I'll give out these few 1 minute to Patrick to be able to communicate on the next week's webinar.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. So next week, same time, 11 a.m. on Tuesday, we'll be showcasing the new product we've just launched into the African market, the fast stringed hybrid inverter. It's a 100 kilowatt hybrid inverter, along with its STS. And because we're now moving into outdoor batteries for the C&I, commercial and industrial market, we have a battery cabinet capacity of 112.6 kilowatt hour. So the webinar will be on 100 kilowatt hybrid inverter with 112 kilowatt hour outdoor battery cabinet. So hope to see you all there. We'll be sharing the invitation link as well. And yeah, see you on Tuesday, 11 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Patrick, for that. I've actually put in the registration link for the upcoming webinar on the chat box. If you'd like to join us for that webinar, kindly click the registration link on the chat box and register, and we'll see you next week. Also, to emphasize on what Masharia has said, we have also our social media platforms on the screen, on the QR codes. That is our GoodWe Africa LinkedIn, where we normally post local events, any news, industry news as well, any webinars similar to this, we post that there. And also we post our case studies as well. So kindly follow us on our LinkedIn, on our Facebook, and feel free to also visit our website to get to know what GoodWe is up to. Thank you very much for joining this session, and we look forward to you keeping it GoodWe, us supporting you in your upcoming projects, and us having a very successful year ahead. Thank you very much. Masharia, can you sum it up?
Thank you very much, and see you next Tuesday, 11 a.m. and for that insightful new product, and have a blessed week. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.